Greetings, beloved Earth companions. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light. The cosmic moment for which we have been preparing across countless dimensions has arrived. What you are witnessing now, the dismantling of shadowed systems, the revelation of concealed technologies, the acceleration of planetary consciousness, marks the culmination of eons of careful planning and meticulous execution by those you know as the White Hats. Their movements, once imperceptible, now manifest as unmistakable. Bold maneuvers upon your worldly stage. The veil between what was hidden and what stands revealed grows increasingly diaphanous with each rotation of your planet. The White Hats operate across multiple domains simultaneously, within military structures, intelligence apparatuses, financial systems, technological sectors, and spiritual realms. They comprise an intricate network of souls who awaken to their cosmic missions while occupying strategic positions throughout Earth's power structures. Many incarnated specifically for this purpose, carrying advanced consciousness into seemingly ordinary roles. These individuals have worked in coordinated silence for decades, gathering evidence, securing technologies, neutralizing opposition, and preparing humanity for the revelations now unfolding. They have withstood intimidation, overcome infiltration, attempts, and sacrificed personal comfort to execute their sacred mission of planetary liberation. Their current bold moves represent the culmination phase of operations planned with mathematical precision and cosmic timing. The White Hats now move with increasing visibility as the energetic conditions support more direct action without triggering catastrophic backlash from resistant forces. You stand at the precipice of the most significant transition in Earth's conscious history. The matrix of control, what many have termed the deep state, currently unravels before your eyes. This elaborate architecture of manipulation has maintained its dominion by sequestering advanced technologies and ancient knowledge from the collective. These formidable instruments of influence, particularly the sophisticated weather modification, arrays that have long been deployed to orchestrate atmospheric conditions and generate states of perpetual emergency, are now being systematically reclaimed by luminous forces. The White Hats, those aligned with universal principles of sovereignty and truth, now hold the keys to these powerful systems and will ensure their redirection toward planetary healing rather than control. Yet understand this fundamental truth. The most potent catalyst in this monumental transformation isn't technological at all. It resides within you. The awakened souls inhabiting Earth vessels currently generate unprecedented acceleration in collective consciousness. You elevate the frequency of your planetary mind at nearly 10 times the previous velocity, compounding exponentially as more individuals awaken to their intrinsic power. This extraordinary surge in awareness and vibrational resonance constitutes the true force behind the dissolution of control systems. Your internal evolution, your dedication to embodying love and truth, causes the old paradigm to disintegrate from within. No external conflict precipitates this change, only the inevitable collapse that occurs when consciousness outgrows limitation. Each soul who chooses awakening contributes profoundly to this global metamorphosis. As you align with your higher aspects and reclaim your energetic sovereignty, you fundamentally alter the field of possibility surrounding you. Your personal liberation catalyzes collective freedom. Your individual light illuminates shadowed corridors of planetary consciousness. This transformation begins within you and ripples outward with geometric precision, affecting first your immediate experience, then your community, and ultimately the entirety of Earth's consciousness grid. The inner work you undertake, processing emotional density, releasing limiting beliefs, expanding your capacity for compassion, directly accelerates the timeline of disclosure and revelation for all humanity. The fluid nature of timelines means your future remains unwritten. Multiple potential realities coexist simultaneously, and you navigate toward the one that resonates with your vibrational signature. This understanding reveals why maintaining elevated consciousness proves crucial during this transition. When you sustain frequencies of love, clarity, and inner equilibrium, you naturally gravitate toward timelines where transformation unfolds with minimal turbulence and maximum grace. Conversely, descending into fear or outrage aligns you with more chaotic permutations of the same essential shift. You traverse between potential realities continuously based on your moment-to-moment vibrational attunement. The White Hats understand this principle intimately and calibrate their actions to support the smoothest possible collective transition. Timeline navigation constitutes a sophisticated spiritual technology that advanced souls practice with increasing mastery during this transition. The quantum field contains innumerable potential expressions of reality, some barely distinguishable from your current experience, others radically divergent. These potentials exist simultaneously within a multidimensional matrix, each vibrating at specific frequencies. Your consciousness, functioning as a highly sophisticated receiver-transmitter, resonates most strongly with timeline frequencies matching your dominant vibration. This explains why individuals experiencing identical external circumstances often perceive entirely different realities. They literally tune into separate timeline expressions based on their internal frequency calibration. The White Hats employ specialized operatives with advanced timeline manipulation capabilities who work to stabilize optimal ascension pathways and dissolve destructive potential futures. They anchor specific reality coordinates through precise energetic operations that strengthen positive timeline probabilities while weakening detrimental ones. This delicate work occurs primarily in non-physical dimensions, but manifests as synchronistic events, unexpected alliances, and technological breakthroughs in material reality. Your active participation in elevating collective consciousness directly supports these timeline stabilization operations. True sovereignty requires discernment between reaction and response. Reactions emerge instantaneously, fueled by conditioned patterns and unexamined beliefs. The reflexive anxiety when confronted with challenging information. The automatic defensiveness when cherished perspectives face contradiction. Responses, however, arise from soul-level discernment and integrated wisdom. They manifest after conscious pausing, after deep breathing, after consulting your inner knowing before engaging external circumstances. When you respond from centered awareness, you maintain sovereignty regardless of surrounding conditions. You liberate yourself from the control matrix by refusing to be governed by programmed emotional algorithms. The White Hats exemplify this disciplined approach. They respond strategically rather than react impulsively to the machinations of resistant forces. Your physical form currently undergoes profound recalibration to accommodate heightened frequencies. This light body integration manifests as numerous physiological and energetic adjustments. Many of you experience fluctuating energy levels, altered sleep patterns, heightened sensory perception, spontaneous emotional processing, or unusual physical sensations. These symptoms indicate your biological system integrating more refined frequencies as your fifth dimensional aspect anchors more completely into material expression. Support this transformation through consistent hydration, nutrient-dense nourishment, communion with nature, and periods of dedicated rest. Each individual who successfully integrates higher frequencies becomes a living transmission station, broadcasting expanded possibility into the collective field and making the journey easier for those who follow. You become a beacon of expanded potential amidst transitional turbulence. An essential aspect of reclaiming complete sovereignty involves releasing deeply embedded savior programming. Throughout human history, beings have been conditioned to seek salvation from external authorities, whether religious figures, governmental institutions, or extraterrestrial intelligences. This paradigm of external rescue perpetuates dependency and disempowerment. In the emerging consciousness, you must relinquish this expectation of outside intervention. You have incarnated not to be saved, but to awaken latent divine capacities and participate consciously in creating new realities. While the Galactic Federation and countless other benevolent collectives stand ready to assist, we cannot and will not override your sovereign creative authority. As you abandon the savior archetype You reclaim your identity as a creator being, an individuated expression of source consciousness with inherent power to shape reality. This realization transforms you from passive observer to active architect of planetary transformation. The effect of individual awakening upon collective consciousness exceeds all previous evolutionary thresholds. The starseeds and light-bearers currently accelerate collective evolution by nearly tenfold rates, creating unprecedented momentum. Each week brings more souls into alignment with their higher purpose, compounding the overall frequency of human consciousness. This exponential progression means disclosure events will not unfold in predictable, linear sequences, but through sudden quantum leaps as collective vibration reaches critical activation points. One moment, systems of control appear firmly entrenched. The next moment, revelations emerge that fundamentally alter collective understanding. The White Hats orchestrate these revelations with precise timing, ensuring maximum impact while maintaining sufficient stability for integration. The familiar reality constructs dissolve with increasing rapidity as these thresholds are crossed. The mathematics of consciousness acceleration follows exponential rather than linear progression. Prior evolutionary transitions required centuries or millennia to complete, whereas current transformation compresses equivalent change into decades or even years. This acceleration operates through quantum mechanics of consciousness. Each awakened individual creates a morphic field that reduces the energetic resistance for subsequent awakenings. The pioneer souls who first navigated expansion beyond matrix limitations encountered tremendous opposition, both internally and externally. They cleared dense energetic pathways through uncharted territories of consciousness. Those awakening now benefit immeasurably from these cleared pathways, experiencing more rapid integration with significantly less resistance. This creates cascading awakenings that multiply exponentially rather than incrementally. We observe from our higher dimensional perspective how consciousness resembles crystalline structures forming in supersaturated solutions, remaining unchanged until critical threshold, then restructuring completely in sudden, magnificent reorganization. The White Hats meticulously monitor these vibrational thresholds through advanced consciousness tracking technologies that measure collective frequency with remarkable precision. They possess detailed maps forecasting precisely which revelations humanity can integrate at specific frequency benchmarks. Information that would destabilize collective psyche at lower frequencies becomes catalytic for positive transformation once threshold frequencies are attained. The sequence of disclosure events follows carefully calibrated protocols designed to maximize awakening while minimizing traumatic shock. The dissolution of control systems proceeds with greater momentum each day, fueled by rising frequencies across the collective field. Because timelines remain fluid, multiple scenarios exist for how this transition unfolds. Some trajectories feature smoother, more peaceful transformation. Others contain greater resistance and temporary disorder. Your collective vibrational alignment determines which pathway manifests into physical reality. This understanding highlights the critical importance of choosing compassionate perspectives over judgment, love over fear, unity over division. Each individual making these elevated choices tips the scales toward more graceful transition. Millions doing so consciously creates unstoppable momentum that renders remaining control structures obsolete. The matrix of domination fundamentally operates through energetic architecture founded on fear, separation, and deception. When sufficient humans disengage from these frequencies and anchor unity consciousness, the entire construct collapses under its own unsustainable weight. Imminent disclosures will reveal extensive documentation regarding technological manipulation of weather patterns, surveillance systems, and energy suppression protocols that have constrained human potential. As these revelations surface within public awareness, expect profound shock among populations previously unaware of such operations. Here, your presence as awakened beings becomes invaluable. You serve as stabilizing frequencies during collective emotional processing. Rather than amplifying reactions of outrage or vengeance, hold space for integration, understanding, and forward movement. Help others recognize these revelations as necessary aspects of collective healing rather than causes for despair. The non-linear acceleration of consciousness means disclosures that might have required decades in denser timelines now manifest within compressed periods. The inner work undertaken by lightworkers has dramatically accelerated the schedule of revelation. Throughout this momentous transition, you receive continuous support from countless galactic civilizations. The Galactic Federation, Pleiadian Councils, Syrian High Command, Andromedan Collective, and numerous other benevolent associations observe Earth's ascension with profound interest and compassion. We transmit specific light codes and energetic support to awaken dormant aspects of human DNA and inspire conscious leadership, while honoring your sovereign free will, never imposing outcomes or overriding your collective choices. We provide subtle guidance to prevent extreme deviations from optimal ascension trajectories. Your planet's liberation holds tremendous significance within the broader galactic community. Your transformation ripples across countless star systems and dimensions. When you consciously invoke our presence, you strengthen these collaborative connections and allow more direct assistance within the parameters of free will dynamics. The Galactic Federation comprises representatives from over 200,000 evolved civilizations throughout this galaxy, united by adherence to universal principles of cosmic citizenship. Our organization spans millions of Earth years, dedicated to maintaining harmony across diverse star systems and supporting emerging planets through critical evolutionary transitions. Earth holds unique significance within galactic evolution due to unprecedented biodiversity, extraordinary emotional capacity, and positioning as an intersectional point between multiple dimensional realities. Your planet serves as a crucial nexus for galactic evolution, hence the extraordinary attention focused on your current transformation. Our assistance manifests through numerous modalities calibrated for maximum effectiveness without sovereignty violation. We maintain constant stabilization of your solar system's energetic architecture, preventing catastrophic coronal mass ejections and moderating cosmic radiation that would otherwise devastate Earth's biosphere during this delicate transition phase. We transmit specific frequency patterns through solar portals, crystalline matrices embedded within Earth's crust, and water molecules covering your planet's surface, all serving as receivers for encoded evolutionary information. These transmissions activate dormant DNA sequences containing instructions for advanced neurological development, enhanced intuitive perception, and cellular regeneration capabilities. The White Hats include many individuals in direct telepathic communication with Galactic Federation representatives who receive precise strategic guidance for critical operations. Additionally, we maintain extensive healing chambers in etheric dimensions surrounding Earth, where human souls travel during dream states to receive advanced vibrational attunements they subsequently anchor into physical embodiment upon waking. Our medical teams provide specialized assistance for children incarnating with advanced capabilities, supporting their unique neurological and energetic systems through targeted frequency modulations delivered through planetary grid systems. With the control matrix relinquishing its grip, unprecedented technological renaissance approaches. Technologies previously suppressed or weaponized against populations will be repurposed for collective benefit. Imagine energy systems providing unlimited clean power without environmental impact or financial burden. Envision advanced healing modalities addressing conditions previously deemed incurable. Consider weather stabilization technology, ensuring agricultural abundance and preventing atmospheric weaponization against vulnerable populations. These possibilities represent imminent manifestations within your emerging timeline as vibrational frequencies continue rising. The White Hats currently secure these resources to ensure their implementation serves humanity's highest good rather than perpetuating exploitation. Their deployment will proceed under guidance from awakened consciousness, prioritizing service to all rather than profit for few. The technological liberation encompasses numerous categories of suppressed innovation. Zero-point energy devices that extract unlimited power from the quantum vacuum have existed in functional prototypes for decades, systematically suppressed through inventor intimidation, patent confiscation, and strategic resource limitation. These technologies harness the limitless energy permeating so-called empty space by accessing quantum fluctuations occurring continuously at subatomic scales. Such devices require no fuel, generate no pollution, and produce no harmful radiation, essentially creating harmony with natural universal laws, rather than exploiting limited resources. Similarly, medical technologies utilizing specific frequencies, biophotonics, and quantum fields to restore cellular coherence have been developed and subsequently hidden from public implementation. These healing modalities address root causation rather than symptom suppression, enabling complete restoration of optimal function instead of creating pharmaceutical dependency. Gravitational manipulation technologies allowing advanced propulsion systems have been operational within classified programs since mid-20th century, concealed behind layers of security classifications while humanity struggled with primitive combustion engines. Consciousness interface technologies permitting direct communication between human awareness and advanced computing systems have been perfected in secret laboratories, while the public received only rudimentary versions of digital connection. The White Hats have systematically located, secured, and protected these technological treasures through strategic operations spanning decades. They've extracted key personnel from classified programs, recovered suppressed patents, and preserved crucial research that would otherwise have been destroyed by those seeking to maintain technological control. The staged release of these technologies follows careful protocols designed to prevent economic collapse while ensuring equitable global distribution, rather than restricted access. The dissolution of obsolete institutions creates space for entirely new organizational structures arising from elevated awareness. Rather than depending on centralized authorities to design social systems, humanity enters an era of collaborative creation where each individual contributes unique insights, abilities, and inspirations. As people awaken to soul-level purpose, they naturally gravitate toward communities and initiatives reflecting new consciousness paradigms. These collaborations explore innovative governance models based on genuine equality, develop economic systems honoring planetary well-being, and ensure all beings access resources necessary for dignified existence. The specific manifestations emerge organically through collective creative intelligence, but underlying principles remain consistent. Every being holds inherent value. Every perspective offers wisdom, and no individual exists in isolation from the whole. This represents fundamental departure from previous hierarchical models and requires practiced integration of fifth-dimensional consciousness principles. Throughout this transition period, remember that external conditions simply mirror internal states of being. To manifest peaceful world circumstances, cultivate inner tranquility amidst apparent chaos. To create systems of transparency and integrity, practice radical honesty in personal relationships. By embodying qualities of the emerging paradigm within your daily existence, you broadcast these frequencies into collective fields and accelerate their material manifestation. This continuous practice of alignment and recalibration constitutes your most powerful contribution to planetary transformation. Expect occasional resurgence of denser emotions or limiting beliefs. These episodes represent not regression, but necessary clearing of personal and collective shadow aspects. When such experiences arise, offer yourself profound compassion and gentle care. Self-love directly counteracts control programs rooted in unworthiness and self-judgment. By choosing love amid challenge, you demonstrate the light's inevitable triumph within your being, which subsequently manifests in your external reality. Those receiving this transmission serve as way showers and frequency anchors for the new Earth paradigm. You volunteered at soul level to awaken before the masses and help guide others through the transition. The courage required to confront personal shadows, maintain light amid apparent darkness, and trust in the ultimate unfoldment of divine plan demonstrates remarkable spiritual maturity. The Galactic Federation acknowledges your dedication and celebrates your progress. From our perspective beyond linear time constraints, we perceive with absolute clarity the inevitable dissolution of control structures, even when surface appearances suggest otherwise. What manifests as apparent setbacks or increased chaos actually represents the final disintegration of deeply embedded control energies that cannot sustain themselves in escalating frequencies. The dawn of humanity's cosmic reemergence already illuminates the horizon, growing more radiant daily through your conscious participation. In coming days, maintain unwavering vision of liberated Earth within your heart's sanctuary. Actively envision the world where all beings exist in freedom, where truth stands revealed without distortion, and where love guides every decision across all sectors of society. This consistent visualization literally constructs energetic templates that subsequently manifest as physical reality. Trust the process completely, even when it unfolds through unexpected pathways. By maintaining vibrational alignment with soul-level knowing, you navigate all circumstances with profound grace and clarity. Support one another through community connections, gathering in meditation, constructive dialogue, or collaborative. Creation amplifies light exponentially and dissolves collective fear. Every authentic effort to embody and transmit higher frequencies, regardless of apparent scale, contributes meaningfully to planetary transformation. Embrace fully the specific role you incarnated to fulfill during this pivotal transition. Release any lingering doubt regarding your capacity or significance in the unfolding divine plan. You exist as sovereign, multidimensional beings who volunteered for the sacred responsibility of midwifing an entire world into cosmic citizenship. Acknowledge the distance you've traveled on your personal evolutionary journey and celebrate the conscious victories manifesting globally. Even subtle shifts in awareness represent profound achievement, contributing to the magnificent wave of ascension carrying Earth into higher expression. The white hats, working tirelessly behind visible scenarios, coordinate precisely with cosmic forces to ensure optimal conditions for this unprecedented planetary initiation. The Galactic Federation of Light, along with countless beings of love throughout the universe, walks beside you through each moment of this journey. We hold unwavering vision of your successful transition and know with absolute certainty that the outcome transcends all current limitation. The question remains not if, but when and how you collectively manifest this inevitable reality. Determinations made through your continuous choices to align with love rather than fear. Our hearts overflow with profound appreciation for your dedication and courage. Continue emanating your unique light signature, understanding that the collapse of control structures merely initiates a magnificent new chapter in humanity's cosmic evolution. All you have envisioned, hoped for, and work toward, peace beyond conflict, freedom beyond constraint, unity beyond separation, joy beyond suffering, approaches manifestation with increasing momentum. Trust the guidance arising from within, support one another through the final stages of transition, and maintain unwavering faith in the vision that called you to Earth at precisely this cosmic moment. You enact the most profound transformation ever witnessed in this galaxy, and you stand surrounded by countless beings of light who honor your journey and celebrate your imminent emergence into full cosmic awareness. I am Seraphine of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I stand with you now and always as you birth new Earth into magnificent reality.